Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our next module number MECH underscore P underscore 068 underscore Douglas C. Gyan Kohli. Statement: a sports car moving at constant speed travels 110 meter in 5.0 second. If it then brakes and comes to a stop in 4.0 second, what is the magnitude of its acceleration in meter per second square and in G's, where G is equal to 9.80 meter per second square. Okay, quite simple. Now we move on to next slide to see its solution. Let we denote V naught, that is the initial velocity of the car, which is equal to the average speed of the car denoted by V bar. We usually denote average by bar. Okay, this thing is to be determined. Okay, V naught equal to V bar is to be determined. From this statement, it is given that V equal to final velocity of car equal to 0, because it is given in the statement that it comes to rest. Okay, delta x is given as 110 meter, t is given as 4.0 second, while for second part of the problem delta t is given as 5.0 second. G is a constant acceleration due to gravity and its value is 9.80 meter per second square. Now V naught or V bar, because both are equal, is equal to delta x over delta t. Quite fundamental formula. Is equal to 110 meter divided by 5.0 second. This alternatively becomes equal to 22 meter per second. Okay, so one part of our problem is solved here. Now we move on to next slide. Moreover, we know that final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Okay, sometimes we can express this equation as Vf is equal to Vi plus At. Okay, it does not make any difference. This implies that 0 is equal to 22 meter per second plus acceleration into 4.0 second. What we have done, we have just put the values of final velocity V, initial velocity V naught and time t, while acceleration is to be determined. Okay, this implies that acceleration A becomes equal to minus 22 meter per second into 1 over 4.0 second. Quite simple. This implies that acceleration becomes equal to minus 5.5 meter per second square. Okay, what is this? This is just simplification. Okay, but we have to determine answer in terms of G, that is in terms of times acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so we can write it acceleration A equal to minus 5.5 meter per second square into 1g divided by 9.80 meter per second square, because we know that acceleration due to gravity is equal to 9.80 meter per second square. So when g is equal to this, then this implies that 1g is equal to this. When 1g is equal to this, so when two things are equal and we keep one thing in numerator and one thing in denominator, then it does not make any difference, and the resultant answer is 1, unity. Okay, so we have just reshaped our acceleration minus 5.5 meter per second square. What we have done, we have multiplied by 1g and divided by its value, that is 9.80 meter per second square. If we take this step, it does not make any difference. Okay, this implies that acceleration becomes equal to minus 5.5 meter per second square into 1g divided by 9.80 into second square divided by meter. Quite simple. This implies that A becomes equal to minus 0.56 g. What is this? This is just simplification of our above step. Okay, so we have found acceleration in two ways. First, simply in terms of meter per second square, which is equal to minus 5.5 meter per second square. And in the subsequent step, we have reshaped this acceleration in terms of acceleration due to gravity. So, in terms of acceleration due to gravity, this acceleration becomes equal to minus 0.56 into g. Okay. In the next slide, we are just showing an additional note in which 5 equations are given. We do not waste our time. We have shown this slide many times earlier. Okay, this is just for your guidance help. Okay, in the next slide, kinematic equations for constant acceleration. Okay, v equal to v naught plus at. Last equation is relatively important, in which it is emphasized that average velocity is equal to final velocity plus initial velocity divided by 2. Okay, so what is average velocity? Average velocity is the half of the addition of initial velocity and final velocity. And this is the end of our module.